to work.
Do you work?
Hi, everybody. This is Kim.
And I'm Jess.
And we are the girls from I Want to Be Different. 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. This is really good, though. We are able to do a Motivate Me Monday.
Oh.
Yes.
I was gonna say
and I loved Where is Waldo? I didn't know she was going to do that. I cracked up myself, so I know y'all laughed. If y'all reading the comments that are under our YouTube messages, y'all should read that and comment too. You can comment. Nothing will hurt our feelings, but everything will inspire us. I think that's a good word.
There you go.
Yeah, everything will inspire us, but nothing will hurt our feelings. Just comment. You can say whatever, and Jess will look at them.
And then I'll only tell her the nice ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're excited to be here. Another Motivate Me Monday, or just whatever God puts up on our heart. I feel like my breath stinky.
Mine is, I know. Yeah.
I'm talking about me. I just got through eating a black bean burger.
Oh, I ate a burger too. What do you know?
Yeah.
Mine was not black bean.
Wait, let's not go there, okay?
Yeah, mine was
white bean? Okay.
Just red bean, probably. Anyway.
Okay. This is, I don't know, do I have the giggles? Okay, we are here.
Yeah,
this is supposed to be motivating.
I know.
And Jess wore her green.
I did.
Bam!
Yeah. What? It's St. Patrick's Day.
A day that I really don't know much about.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know, like the history of it. You know, you just kind of sometimes fall into it because,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Inform us.
Yeah. But do we say Happy St. Patrick's Day?
I think so.
Okay.
Is that politically correct? I don't know.
I don't know. If we are to, then
there you go.
There you go.
So our weekends. Well, I was telling Kim before we got turned on the video here. I don't remember. You guys, I know you think I say that every week, but I really don't remember, and I didn't write anything down. But I think it was a good weekend. That's
good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing that it was a good weekend.
I remember one thing I did. I decorated above my cabinets.
Okay.
You know, like you have kitchen cabinets and you put things above them. Like normally people put like ivy or things. And I've boycotted that. If you see, some people do it well and it looks beautiful. And me, I just don't do that well. So I boycotted it. But I finally broke down and did some of that. And Joel said,
did he like it?
Well, he goes, oh, finally we're decorating our house after 8 years or 9 years or whatever.
I tell you, they really know how to encourage us.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah. And I don't remember. I mean, cleaning the house and doing just trying to do what you're supposed to and take care of the kids and stay sane in the midst of that. One thing I do have to say, there's a friend of mine yesterday had said something and had said it off like just, what's the wording for that? Just really quick, like off the cuff, like we were outside and they had said she had just said something. And later on, she apologized to me for the fact that she thought it sounded a bit negative. And I guess you could take it towards that way. It was, the poor girl does a lot of doing mom by herself just due to the fact that her husband works a lot. And that's just due to his job and all that. But at the same time, it was a good reminder for me to realize that so many of us feel like we're going at this alone and that we're, I told her, I said, don't ever worry about that. Like, because sometimes I think we need to vent. Now, do we need to vent to the right person at the right time? Possibly. And do we need to watch how much we vent and all that kind of stuff? There's a balance to it. But God just probably allowed her to say that to the right person, because I'm like, if anyone thinks I've got it together ever, then they're clearly mistaken. Because I can't remember my weekend. And so you just know, ladies, gentlemen, just that you're not alone. And whatever you're going through, there's probably somebody else going through the very same thing. And honestly, that I feel like that's just the enemy trying to tell you that you're alone and that
it is.
So
It is.
I just want to encourage you. You're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. I promise. So that's what I have.
No, that's good. And I think we need to make ourselves approachable. We need to live in a way where people, we talked about this at our women's group meeting one night, that, and it was a word that God gave me. It's not a real word, but it helps you to remember it, that we need to be release ease. Like people that other people are able to release on. Just release. I just need to get this off of my chest. And like you said, within balance, but we need to be able to just be, not act like we do have it all together, but not be the type of people that if you do tell me something, that I'm going to hold it over your head, I'm going to look at you differently, or I'm going to use that against you, use your weakness against you. We need to be people that others can trust, because everybody is going through something. You just never know what people are internalizing.
I know.
So,
it's so true,
when people are opening up to you, I think that is, they're sensing the freedom and the love of God that is all over your life. And that's how
I hope so. I really do. I do hope so. And I know sometimes I think we say things and we're like, oh man, I didn't mean to say that because we're caught in a moment or whatnot. But as Christians, and especially if it's with other Christians, I hope that we have the grace and the mercy to understand. And then also to realize that we've either probably been there or we're there or we're going to be there. So,
I think that's good. I think we just need to be in this society today, that we just need to be more aware of that people are going through things.
Well, life's hard and it's fast. And I think that now more than ever, there's such a I don't know what to say, like a demand or like a bar set for whether it's for women or men or whatever. And it's like, that's what Facebook is all about. You post all the pretty pictures and Pinterest and I'm doing this. Well, I like that. What's that? There's Pinterest and then there's like the other one. It's not Pinterest. It's like Etsy and Regretsy.
Oh.
Have you seen that?
Is that real?
Yes, it's a real site. Like Regretsy is where they've tried to knit a sweater and it's like a cuff or a sleeve, or it doesn't even, it unravels. So it just, it's really weird stuff.
Regretsy?
Oh yeah, it would be all about Regretsy. So
I like that one better.
So Pinterest has theirs as well, where people, like these moms have tried things like the Crayola wax thing and it like completely just bombed, right? So maybe we need to look at that more often.
Yeah, that's true.
That's real life,
It is.
I mean, some things work out and some things just don't.
And we just need to be okay with that. We do, instead of trying to reach that bar.
Yeah.
Things like that. I wish everybody could see this. We were talking about this before we came on camera, and like everything that I bring up, it's just like a scattered mess.
Well, that's because you were like frantically.
Yes, I was looking for my one day I want to be different note cards. It'll have IWBD on the back up here one day, and I wrote my information down. I remembered a little bit of it. Friday, was my chill out time. Well, not so much chill out. I was chilling out at home, but I was working.
Okay.
And, with my girls there and my family there. And that's something that God's bringing to my remembrance that I need to appreciate more. Just constant. That I have my family there. That my family is around me, my girls.
Is that hard?
And stuff. Well, especially when they get to going back and forth at each other every Friday night. But like it is. It's like clockwork. Even last night, they get into it about the craziest thing. Even last night when they came in from their different functions, Liberty at piano and Amina coming in from soccer practice. Their dad picked them up while I was working, and I'm at home, and they come in, and Amina starts to eat. She's warming up spaghetti, and then she picks something else to snack on, and everything she's getting, Liberty's grabbing as well. And Amina goes, "Why are you eating everything that I eat?" And I'm like, oh my God, she's hungry too. It's the consistency in just things that are just so minute. But, in the midst of all of that, I'm always thinking like, if this is going to be consistent like this, what is my part? What is God telling me? or teaching me in this? What should I learn? How am I supposed to act and how to respond? Because I think that every situation is an opportunity for us to practice the way that we need to live daily.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm learning. Every situation. So I'm getting better at not just, will you just be quiet and leave her alone?
Yeah.
And just like kind of saying, hey, you know what? She wants to eat too. Just fix it for her.
Yeah.
You know,
saying it in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think just every situation is just a practice.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday was good. I usually go to the gym with my husband since I'm working nights, and we kind of use that as a date time. But I slept in and he went because I was trying to get, and you'll love this, I was trying to get cleaned up before I clocked in because I was having an event at my house. I know, it's crazy. I am the one that's like, you know, I don't have to have the people at my house. I love to just kind of, I love to just recline with my family, you know. And so my to make a long story short, my sister, she's texting and she's like, this is a couple of weeks ago, and she's like, hey, we haven't gotten together as a family in a long time. The weather's getting good or whatever. Let's have a barbecue.
The phone call the other day?
Which one? The phone call?
Before the pictures.
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
You got a good memory. Yeah, that's my sister-in-law. Yeah, oh my Lord. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Diana girl. So, but yeah, you know, and she, long story short, and everybody's on the text saying, hey, this is good, let's do a barbecue or whatever. And then all of a sudden she says, well, who's going to offer up their house? And the text message got just totally silent. And you know how when God's dealing with you about something previously, like prior to the moment of it happening, you know within your heart, like, oh my goodness, God's been dealing with me about, you know, being a little bit more sociable and all that. So I texted like, okay, and I was like, okay, all right, God, I hear you. So I texted I would. So that meant, you know, we got to be a little bit more tidy than we are right now. So
got to get things picked up.
Yeah. So it was a lot of cleaning involved, and which was good because I wanted to do my spring cleaning anyway. So I just kind of incorporated that. So one thing that I wanted to bring up is that one of my sisters, she sent a text message later on that Sunday that we were having the event. So this is Sunday now. And she was like, hey, we got a little dilemma. One of our nephews, he's getting ready to have a baby. And she's like, well, the mother didn't plan for the shower, blah, 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 long story short. So how about if we kind of incorporate, you know, giving him a gift within this whole event? And so that means going back out, trying to find something for that. And I'm already trying to get the house together. So I said, that's fine. I said, but don't pressure people. Because I think a lot of us are trying to get together the finances to, like, you know, put this thing together.
Right.
So I felt, you know, and I just want to send the message that text message can just be, you know, if you
need to say something with meaning.
Yeah, it can be, and you know, you can pick up the wrong kind of temperature from a person as well.
I would
so
agree
her
with
response, her response, immediately her response, and I don't know how she responded. She was on the other end of a text message. The enemy started telling me, oh, she's got an attitude. She's going to be mad when she gets to your house because of your comment, which my comment wasn't bad. It was just like, you know, don't pressure people. I think people are trying to focus on the dinner. And she said, well, it's out. Her last response was, well, it's out there and for whoever wants to do it. And I was like, hey, that's fine. I can't wait to see you guys.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, all through the day on Sunday, the enemy is just taunting me. Oh, she's going to be mad when she gets to your house. This dinner isn't going to go right. You shouldn't have did this. And you know, with me, I'm part of the praise and worship team at my church, and it's already a constant battle for us as we go forth to lead worship. So this was just a playground for the enemy right there. He was just like jumping double dutch. He was playing jacks. He was on the swings and everything. So this is constantly going over, but there was a moment where I had to put that to a stop and say, you know what, I don't know how her countenance and what her reaction was. And I'm not going to let the enemy defeat me on this. And I think that one thing that I did want to say, I think that a lot of us get ourselves into situations just like, you know, just heated situations with other people because of something that we assumed, or we let the enemy play around in our mind with that particular thing. And we didn't put it to a stop, because later on when she got there, you know, I came in the room and I was like, you know, I was Kim Poing it. Jess will explain that to you one day, what that is. And I'm in there just loving on my family or whatever. And she just started teasing me. And she goes, hey, what's up, girl? You looking like one of the Pointer Sisters or whatever. So we hugged. And, you know, at that moment, I began to say, what if I would have responded to her text message like saying, do you have an attitude? What's wrong with you? You always getting an attitude. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, it could have ruined what was an awesome, just, it really was. My mother came, and it was my siblings and some of my sister's kids and then their kids, you know, things like that. And we actually had a wonderful time, no arguments, because arguments can start fast in our family. But it showed me that our family has grown and that we can come together in fellowship. But I think that we just need to be just like 2 or 3, not 1, but 2 or 3 up on the enemy when he's really trying to turn things into turn certain situations to a negative situation.
Right. I agree. So, that's a good point. Definitely.
So I had to punch him out. Yeah.
Oh, the enemy.
I did. It's just like,
who was that?
Maybe we talk about this next time.
And we're cut.
But I really hope that because like we always say, we go through things and we share them with you because we know y'all are going through them too as well.
Absolutely.
And we just want you to know how we handle them and the best way to handle them. And I really believe that because of this book right here, that I was able to suppress those feelings and not allow them to get up and just jump out at my sister. And I didn't know, like I said, what her comment, what she had behind that comment. And it could, I'm sure it was all peace. Yeah. I'm sure that was just something where the enemy knew we were coming together to have a good time.
Right,
But
exactly.
I think
He was trying to ruin that. Yeah.
Yeah, so stay in that word. It just keeps you strong. It keeps you strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's it for me. I do want to say that Journal Junction.
It's coming. I got 2 pages. No.
It is coming.
Well, this page isn't like finished, and I'm not really sure what I was saying. I was venting one day. Maybe shouldn't read that.
Oh, you know what? Check this out. We are going to put it out there that we are going to do Journal Junction next week, and Jess is going to start.
Finish
yes, because I want to hear it.
Well, and I did write this prayer, and so I can read this for everybody.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. Did I waste time?
No, I think you're good. It says, God, help me through this day. Give me the grace to handle every situation that comes my way and to show love, the love of Christ. I say no to a frustration and an attitude. Help me to enjoy my job today, to be thankful for it. Help me to become more like you. Ease my mind, my worries, my fears, my anxieties. I give them to you today. God, as apart from you, I can do nothing. Thank you for being with me, God. So
That's good. That sounded like you needed to
let it go.
Yes.
Yep.
It
and we
really
need
did.
to sometimes, don't we?
But that's what relationship is about, taking everything to God.
Mm-hmm.
That was even.
Get out of here. She's Kim Poeing it. No, just
go. I didn't know if we had, even if we did.
Yeah.
I don't.
Thanks if you liked us. We'll name you next time. But be sure to check us out. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to get those alerts there. And then we will post.
Pro, you know?
We will, because I keep going. We will post on Instagram as well and ignore Kim Poe. And so we just thank y'all and love y'all. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.